my name is Jackie, and this is my channel. I just call it Everyday with Jackie. If this is your first time here, welcome. On this channel, you'll be sure to find some vlogs, some lifestyle content, and all the rest of my videos are all things beauty. So if this sounds like the channel for you, please consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell so you'll know each and every time that I upload a video. And for my returning subscribers, it's good to see you as always. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I am going to show you how I obtained this look using all drugstore products. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Now I have to confess, this video has not really been planned out. I just got in from my annual doctor's appointment, and on the way home I was thinking about, let's just do a drugstore look. This isn't even my regular day to film or anything, but I thought, okay, let's see what I can pull together from my Shop My Stash, which I do have some drugstore items in, but not enough for a full face. Now I'm going to use the term drugstore loosely. Now I will do another video that will definitely be a drugstore, but some of the products I'll be using in today's video just depends on how you feel about the product, if you think it's drugstore or not, even if it's on the drugstore side at Ulta. But these are the products that we will be using in today's video. So I had to pull outside of my Shop My Stash just a few items because, like I said, this was a last minute video that I wanted to do. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in. So like I said, I did just get in from my doctor's appointment, so my face has already been moisturized. So we're just going to jump into the video and start with a primer, and we are going to be using the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. And what I remember about this is that it's, you know, it said, I think that it's supposed to be a smoothing primer. And this primer has mixed reviews. You know, some people love it and some people not so much. And I really haven't formed an opinion about it one way or the other than it smells really good. Okay, we're just going to let the primer absorb. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and start on my eyebrows. And for this process, I am going to be using my Rimmel London eyebrow pencil. This is all that there is left. And I'm probably going to do this off screen because it's going to take me a minute, especially since my eyebrows need to be done. So when I come back, I should have both eyebrows done, and we will be able to start with the eye look. Okay, so I'm back with both of my eyebrows caught up. I did use the Maybelline Fit Me just to carve them out a little bit. Like I said, I do need to have them groomed. And so for our eyeshadow primer, today I want to go in with the Milani eyeshadow primer. I've used this several times before, and it's just a good eyeshadow primer. You do have to shake it up though. I'm just going to go ahead and smooth this all over my lid. So for today's eye look, or for today's palette, we are going to go in with the I Love Revolution, the Cherry palette. And this palette is in my Shop My Stash. So like I was saying, I'm not sure if you consider this a drugstore palette, but it is, at least at Ulta, it's always on the drugstore side, and I Love Revolution products are always affordable. So this is what the palette looks like on the outside. Comes with a mirror, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So I thought we would just use this palette to create the look today. There are no names on the palette, and frankly, sometimes I prefer that. So we are going to start off with this deep kind of plum shade in the crease, and I'm just going to start off using my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro brush. This is brush number 6, and it is a very pigmented eyeshadow. I'm probably just gonna blow this shade out all over the crease and above. It smells so good. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go ahead and blow this out. And I'm thinking about for today's look to try to do a kind of a halo eye. I'm not gonna do a cut crease, but we do want to try to do a halo eye, or my version of a halo eye. Okay, next I'm going to go in with this shade right here and start bringing it down on the lid. And I'm going to grab a smaller brush, probably this one right here, and then work it right on the inner part of the eye. And I left that spot open. And then for the middle, let's see. It's going to be between, I want something really bright. So it's going to be between this shade and this shade. So I'm going to swatch them. Swatch this one first. Okay. And this one kind of has a peachy tone to it. I'm going to swatch this one. These shadows are so creamy. I know they say I Love Revolution is kind of hit or miss, but they really are creamy. So let's see. I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to pick up my Makeup Geek brush. And I'm going to smooth it out with my finger and try to just go in that little circular motion so it doesn't look like just a one stripe down the center. And then I'm going to take that same brush that we used in the outer corner. Back in with my BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to dip right in with my finger just a little bit more. Let's see. It's showing up really nicely. I'm just going to spray it just a little bit. Just to add a little vavoom. I'm gonna blend those edges out just a little bit. And without adding any more product to my brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this up just a little bit more. And this is the look. So what I'm gonna do is jump off camera, catch this eye up. I'll be right back and we'll finish up the look. Okay, so I'm back and I have both of my eyes pretty well caught up. I'm just gonna take this big fluffy brush and just blend up here just a little bit more, just to kind of fade the line of the first shadow that we used. Just gonna fade it just a little bit, just to soften the edge. Okay, that looks good. Now, I really don't have a brow bone highlight in this palette. This one kind of looks like one, but this is definitely another metallic shade. And again, y'all know I'm horrible at swatching, so we don't want to use that. Let's see what other palettes are in my shop mustache. Oh, okay, so let's use this Juvia's Place. And this is the Bronzed Rustic palette. We'll use this and get our underbrow shade. And we'll be using this shade right here. Okay, so we're gonna leave our eyes alone for now, and we're gonna go in with our foundation. And today we are using the Revlon ColorStay. I've been waiting to get back to this, and this is in the shade Walnut. This is what it looks like. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations. And I'm just gonna pump a little bit out. Okay, and you guys will have to let me know, have you guys tried this foundation? Because this foundation, to me, is definitely a product that's slept on as far as the drugstore is concerned. So let me know below if you've ever used it. If you have, did you like it? I think this foundation has such good coverage. Okay, I think that's blended pretty well. So for concealer, today we're using our Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. And this is the concealer, and this is in the shade Tan. My color has fallen off, but in the shade Tan. Okay, and so now that we have that blended out, we are going to go in with our Black Radiance setting powder. And we're just going to go ahead and set the concealer down. And for our face, I went ahead and grabbed my concoction, and that is how I mix my Makeup Revolution. This is the Luxury Baking Powder. I have the shade Banana and also the shade Terracotta, and I mix these together to get just like the perfect formula. So I have it in this little jar right here, and this is what we're going to go in with and set our face. I'm just going to take my sponge and press the powder in. Okay, so we have the powder applied, and now we're just going to take our brush and make sure it's blended in. Okay, so the next product that we're going to pick up is our Black Radiance contour palette. So I'm going to use this for highlighter, contour, and bronzer. And this is what this palette looks like. So I'm going to go in with the Sculpting shade right here. Trying to avoid getting too much product in my hairline. Okay, and then we're going to take a little brush and sculpt out with our bronzer, sculpt out our cheeks. Sculpt out our nose a little bit. Well, that's not really a little bit, that's a lot. And I have my Pat McGrath brush right here. Just gonna let that sit there for a minute. And then I'm gonna continue on with the contour. I don't like to let it sit. And now we're going to take our highlighter brush and I'm going to dip right back into the same palette. And this is the highlighter right here. Okay, and I think I may use that highlighter again for the inner corner. But speaking of, let's go ahead and, okay, so now let's go ahead and grab our Fenty Beauty Makeup Refreshing Spray. Take the kind of the powdery look away. And next up, I want to go ahead and let's start on our lower lash line. And we are going to use, I hope I haven't broken any of the rules, and I did. I was going to say, I hope I have not broken any of the rules, and I did with the Fenty Beauty. Just scratch that, pretend like you didn't even see it. I always start out with these grandiose plans, and then I forget. We're just going to scratch that and go in with our Morphe spray. Pretend like you didn't even see it. Okay, so for eyeliner, my Milani, oh, I have one. Okay, let's see. I do have this Milani Stay Put eyeliner in the shade Picante. This is a swatch. Oh, wait, where is my blush? I brought out the, hold on, Milani. I brought out the, oh, here it is. The Black Radiance, and this is in the shade Brick House. Thought we would use this for a blush today. I already put my highlighter on and everything. I told y'all this was a last minute. This was not well thought out. I always like this blush though, it's very pretty. Okay, so now let's use our Milani Stay Put eyeliner. I hope the mascara calms this down just a little bit. And speaking of mascara, I don't have any drugstore mascaras that were already open, nor eyelash primer. So I am opening up the Colossal Mascara by Maybelline. It is right here. We'll use this for our mascara. So let's go ahead and do our lower lash line before we start with the mascara. Just gonna go in with this shade right here. That's what we used in our outer corner. And then I think I am still going to dip in this shade right here because I still want to calm this down just a little bit. Try to go right up underneath that shade. And for inner corner highlight, maybe we will go in with this one. Okay, that's all we're gonna do with that. And we're gonna go ahead and take our mascara now, the Maybelline Colossal. And I'm just gonna coat my upper and lower lashes. So I'm gonna finish my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back. I did put my little headband on, put a little top on. So from the shirt to the headband, I think I'm pretty summery. The eye look, I think I'm pretty fall, but we're just gonna keep it moving. I did put some eyelashes on, and honestly, they're not the best application. So again, grant me some grace. I almost forgot, from the time it took me to put on some clothes, I almost forgot we were doing Drugstore. So I pulled a Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick, but I ran to the back and switched it out real quick. So I am going to use my NYX lip liner, and this is in the shade Deep Purple. And we're just going to line our lips with this. And the lipstick that we are going to use to complete the video is, this is by L'Oreal. No, this came from the drugstore. This is L'Oreal, and this is in the shade Rebel Rouge. Haven't used this in a long time. This is what Rebel Rouge looks like. And I'm gonna try to just put it concentrated in on the center. Okay, so this is the final look for me today. I'm gonna spray my face one more time, just lightly. And this is with our Morphe setting spray. I'm just gonna let that absorb. And again, guys, leave me a comment below if you have tried this palette from Revolution, or if you tried any of their products. So I haven't tried very many things, but the things that I do have, I do like. So again, let me give you one more glimpse of the palette. I think it's very pretty, and you know these tones are right up my alley. That's it for today's video. I will bring you in closer. Again, these eyelashes are not the best, so grant me a little grace. I don't want to look down too much because you'll see my mistakes with my eyelashes. But this is the look that we were able to create using the I Love or I Heart Revolution palette. I am going to end the video here. So if you did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that a video goes up. And share the channel, because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you are always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye-bye.